my first time ever doing this. Take 1 million. We're live.
Hey guys, welcome to the third episode of. Oh my god, why did I do that? Welcome to the third episode. For you, but first we're going to open it for Chucky, naturally.
First, I'm gonna say my name. My name's Coral.
Oh, my name's Eva. My fortune today says people in your background will be more cooperative than usual. We'll talk about that later.
Mine says, don't put things off, put them over. So.
Well, this is us putting you over.
Putting you on, actually.
Beep. Okay. So sadly today we have a treat for you.
Shout out to Big John's Pig's Feet. Cooked, cured, bone in, ready to eat. It looks like it's sitting in some,
Honestly, the most concerning thing about these is the color. Why on earth would you think, I was watching videos of this on the internet, why on earth would you pickle pig's feet and then put them in a jar with red food coloring?
It's called the official snack of the South.
I know y'all in Louisiana like this shit, I saw it on the internet.
Yeah, why would you ever put red food coloring in it?
That's super not appetizing.
Also, when we were getting from Walmart, that's where you can get it. There was only 2 on the little aisle area. Yeah, there was only 2 left. One of the containers were open. This one had dust on it, so Miss John's, Big John's, we're happy to support you.
Big John's Pig's Feet.
Shout out. Don't sponsor us. Unless you do.
Guys, it's making a sizzling sound.
Ew.
Little crusties are coming off as I'm turning the slid. You guys, can you? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, the more I turn, the more that comes off. Okay. I am, as I was gonna. Oh my god, it is sealed.
Oh.
It's sealed and it still is leaking. Oh, you can smell it. You can smell it. You can smell it. It smells like vinegar. It smells like vinegar. I'm a pickled lover, and I would fuck up a pickled egg. I love pickled asparagus. Carrots.
Pickled pig's feet.
This might be a little bit too much for me, and you know what? I feel like if I were to try this again, I'd get it with like chips. People in the South eat it with like chips, like Lay's chips. I need you guys to see this.
Bogo's bended.
Bro. Look at that. You guys see how easily that's coming off?
It's like I can see.
Oh, it's like falling apart because no one has touched this in 40 years. We're gonna get botulism.
It's burning my eyes. I'm not even kidding.
This is fucked up. On today's episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up.
This is fucked up.
This is fucked up. Okay.
I'm actually really nervous.
Okay, it like smells so vinegary, like it's a disinfectant. My mom cleans with vinegar sometimes. This smells like just straight white wine vinegar.
Okay. Please serve me up a plate, sire. Oh my god, that's orange. That's orange.
This is the craziest shit I've ever done in my life.
Oh my god! That's radioactive! It's emitting a steam!
So I actually wanted to try pickled pig lips, but you can't buy that in the stores. So this is what I settled with.
I didn't know that. What is that?
Oh no, this one's like a hoof.
Okay. Bro, mine looks like a fucking tongue!
Oh no! Okay, guess we just dive right in.
Can I have a knife?
Yeah, I wanna... This texture is fucking crazy. It's like Jell-O.
Oh, by the way, we have, since we're from Utah, Diet Coke to wash it down just in case if it's god-awful.
Neither of us drink Diet Coke either, so I'm just gonna bite right into it. And you know what? I'm gonna go in with bare hands. You know what's really concerning to me?
Did you hear that? We are the most, like, pro-healthy food, best for your body. We're putting this shit
anti-meat. I'm so anti-meat. And there's, like, a weird...
Yeah, she's...
What is this, like an artery? I'm looking at an artery right now.
Wait, I feel really sad. I feel really bad. Taking a bite now.
This is pickled nail. Okay, ready? I'll try it with you. Oh my god!
I'm not gonna take a big bite.
Okay.
Dare I say it just tastes like a pork.
It just fall off the bone good. Oh my god.
Tender.
That vinegar. Sorry, that vinegar does absolutely nothing for that pig's foot.
I can't even open my eye. Oh my god, okay. The texture, I fuck with the crunch. I really like the crunch.
You have a crunch?
Yeah, I have a crunch.
You have a crunch?
Like
I hate that. I hate that.
Not like a crunch, but like a soft, like rubbery, like a...
Oh, whoa. Mine is not that texture.
Yeah. Okay, so great. Yeah, I fuck with that because I like the toughness.
Oh my god, there's hair. I'm eating its hair!
What? Dead ass!
Yours tasted better than mine.
So, just so you guys know, I'm gonna take a month off of the podcast because I just found fucking pig hair. Pig hair?
I really need you guys to see what this looks like.
Pig
this
hair?
is unreal.
I have a headache. I need a pig expert to come out and be honest with me. Like, is this pig hair? Do I need to be concerned?
I think I'll take a bite of the nail.
I hate you. Okay, go ahead.
This is fucked. That would taste so weird.
Thoughts and opinions?
Is we shaking? I'm like shaking. Yeah. That tastes like exactly what it smells like.
Vinegar?
I can't bite through the nail. There's like an inner hardness to it.
So, overview of fucking pig's feet, because all or nothing for the vine. The texture, every piece is different, so I can vouch for my piece. Before I learned about the hair, I really liked the way that you could bite into it and it was tough. Like, I liked that. Before hair, 6. After hair, 0 again.
You're rating that a 6? That's pretty high.
I like the texture.
Yeah, okay.
The taste, mine tasted good. Like, dare I say it.
Do you want to try
like
mine?
Pork. Yeah, I would love to. Did you try mine?
I did try yours.
Okay.
Tasted like pork.
Oh my god, I can't. Yours is disgusting.
There is...
Where'd you bite from?
Like here.
Oh.
But there's hair everywhere, so good luck. The scientist in me really loves all of the different, like, parts of this foot that I'm looking at. But the anti-meat eater in me is looking at these veins and bone, and, like, there's a gelatinous substance in part of my foot that I think I have to try.
Yeah. Okay, well, the scientist in you, that's not very scientist. Scientists don't put things in their mouth. Do you remember a long time ago with my younger sister, shout out you, I guess, Ava, we went to Five Below and we got these chamoy pickles, and that's where her piece kind of tastes like.
It does, yes. Oh my god, yes. Yeah. This tastes like old.
Yeah, like old house.
Yep. Oh my god, you're right. Why not your fork too?
I don't know. I'm not taking any more bites.
The toenail was an interesting texture, and right now I'm gonna rip it up.
I wish I knew, like, what each part was.
Yeah, this would be great for an anatomy lesson if you were in the South.
Yeah. If you're in the South, slide up, comment, let us know.
Like, freaky shit like this.
Yeah, DM us to let us know, like, is it... What?
It looks really, like, fatty. And there is, like, a gelatinous substance right there that I'm gonna bite my little mouth into.
It's like a fat? It feels like a tongue. Okay, well, why?
The ice cream truck is in my neighborhood.
Here. We'll be back.
They play Christmas music.
Your mother's FaceTiming you.
She probably wants ice cream.
Ice cream truck.
Do you? Okay, back to our regular scheduled program. I'm gonna bite the bottom of this foot.
I'm no longer consuming pig feet.
Ooh, I don't like that at all. Help me.
So do you think they just... I'm so sorry. Like, take the pig, cut off the foot, and then just keep the part, and then...
I'm thinking... I honestly feel like this is kind of resourceful. Like, I kind of like the idea of this.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming these are slaughterhouse pigs that are going to be used for, like, bacon, ham. All of their parts are going to be used. And so instead of throwing away the feet, they make them into a delicacy.
Yeah.
Which I can appreciate.
I agree.
Do I appreciate it? No. And it's super gelatinous. Look at that. It's like sticking to my... It's like Jell-O.
That's crazy.
It's like pig Jell-O.
I mean...
Isn't that what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that fact.
The fact is that pork... I mean, what is it? Pigs help make gelatin and all that. What part of the... Is it the bone?
I have no idea, but I don't want to eat that ever again. I've seen motherfuckers on the internet eat these feet like nobody's business. Like carnivore type shit. And I just don't have a very strong carnivorous bone in my body. No. I do have one. I would love a burger occasionally. Do I have the desire to rip open a pig's foot, you know, and like eat the arteries and like feel the hair and like tendons pull?
I like very vanilla traditional meats, like your chicken leg or a hamburger or chicken nuggets, not fucking pig's foot.
That was definitely an experience, and I appreciate the South's culture.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with me.
Yeah, seriously. I want to know, like, do people just eat it straight out? Do they like make meals with it?
On the internet, I saw people literally they were just snacking on them. Like it was a snack. People snack on that. Yeah.
Okay.
They eat them with chips, like Lay's or salt and vinegar chips. I think some people heat them up. Some people put them in food, but mostly they were just literally like...
So I can picture someone putting it over rice, but that's all I can think.
Yeah, that would be kind of maybe yum. My fingers smell like pickled pig's feet. Yep. It's so nice. Speaking of TikTok, one thing that I feel like is really prevalent, we've yapped about this before, we feel very passionately about this, is hustle culture and the idea that we have to work and work and work and work, and that if you're not a working
individual
systematic part of society, you are lazy and not of value, which I personally feel very frustrated by, and like that's just very limiting and stupid and dehumanizing. And I relate to currently, because I have days, I don't work right now, y'all know that. I have days where I lay in bed, but I would like to lay in bed, and I like to relax, and I need to relax, and instead of letting myself nap or feel like
it just feels wrong.
Right, I feel anxious, and I feel like I need to be doing something, and I feel like, what would someone think if they know I'm unemployed, or am I worth anything if I'm not actively working towards anything, you know? You are, first of all. I am not a fan of hustle culture. I don't think burnout should be normalized, but I do feel like it is. I feel like if you are not working yourself and making money and hustling, then
what's the point? Then what are you doing?
And I hate that. Do you agree with that? Are you working for it?
No. What? What's the point if you're no? I'm like, if you're not working yourself to death.
Oh, okay.
The point of burnout.
The way you were defending that was sounded. I was like,
no. I am not defending it as
it's
one
like, whoa.
No. As a one that is experiencing burnout and feels bad on her days off, resting and recovering from waking up at 5 a.m. to working till 4 p.m. And I feel really bad for not getting up and doing something. But honestly, I just hate that we've created this society. We had a chance to do anything from the ground up, and we created this society that we didn't normalize. Then again, self-care days are kind of being like pushed, which I really like. I definitely like in the media, but they're just glamorized. It's like you wake up with your 5 a.m. morning routine, take up your mouth tape and your skincare. I don't know. I'm just yapping now.
Some of us don't have energies to make a bath every 3 days.
Exactly.
Even once a week. Sorry, that is just a lot for me.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that someone like Coral, who works full-time, still can't give herself the grace on days off to feel like she can relax and to justify that. That's fucked up. Like it's understandable for me to feel a little bit lacking, but if Coral can't, I don't know who can. And that's fucked up. I really feel like we need to change the narrative. And I feel like it's super, like, closed-minded. I feel like hustle culture is the baby of capitalism and is ruining, like, what it means to be human. It's ruining hobbies. It's ruining humanity. It's ruining, like, passions. Because we are not valuing things that make us happy. We're not valuing slow time. We're not valuing time outside. We're not valuing family time on the weekends.
Going on the base 9 to 5 all week, and then on the weekends, it's just, what else is there to do? I just have to start it off again the next
I have to do my chores.
Yeah.
I don't live that life, but people on the internet are like, I work all week, and then on the weekends I have to clean.
Yep.
I have to do laundry. I have to do errands, and I have no free time. I have no fun time. And me, who struggles with ADD, I have no fucking clue how I'm going to time manage. But it's a damn good thing that I don't plan on working a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I would do very well. I would not thrive.
And we've been doing 9 to 5s our entire life, going to school for 18 years of our lives, waking up.
They've been prepping your ass. Yep.
We had this conversation recently in the car. What did school actually teach us?
Yeah, today, we're in silence, and all of a sudden I'm like, what did they teach us in school? Like, what actually did they teach us? Math, how to read.
Baseline stuff that we need to learn, but that was all in elementary school. And then from there on, I don't remember any math classes. I remember a few bits and pieces of history. English, that didn't stick with me. Unless
because it was like boring.
Exactly.
Let me sorry.
Please,
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm feeding off and then you can let me talk again.
No, you're good.
I took an advanced English class as I wanted to, and I helped some of my friends with their, like, baseline English 12 homework, and it was so stupid. No fucking shit. No one likes English. You are treating us like children. Yeah. These assignments are bullshit. What am I learning here? Me choosing to take an advanced English class, I learned journalism. I learned how to write. I learned a passion for writing. You're not being taught that in regular English, and it's a shame that they don't expect more from us. I just feel like we kind of lack, like, humanity in school too.
I agree.
I feel like the way that the teaching system is set up is it's kind of impossible for teachers to have one-on-one time with the student. Like, that's literally not everything. You are just a number in the system, and the teacher is getting graded on how well you do.
Everything in the education system sucks. Teachers don't get paid enough, and then it feeds them to lack in their passion for teaching because it's just not worth it. A lot of environments, I haven't experienced personally, but a lot on TikTok, a lot of the administration, the staff, the all of it, it's just a negative, toxic environment, and it affects the teachers so deeply. And we haven't changed shit for decades. For decades, I don't know.
Yeah, I know y'all have seen those TikToks that are like, picture of classroom in 1949, picture of classroom. That's crazy. Like how we've adopted everything else and have completely neglected how we teach. Yeah, we've changed the curriculum, we've updated it, we've changed it when people learn things in science, but we're not actually changing how we learn. We're not actually putting any of this into the world. We have facts and proof that students should not be waking up and working as hard as they are. We should not be waking up at 6 a.m. and getting home at 5 like a parent.
Yeah.
We are growing, we are learning. We physically cannot do that in a healthy way. We know that, and yet the schooling system is like, I don't give a fuck.
School lunches suck. Teaching suck. I don't learn from reading from a damn textbook. You send it home with me, I'm not reading it.
Make me care.
Exactly. Make students care again.
Yeah. I was like, make students care again. Anyways, where that thought came from was I saw this post on TikTok, and it was a picture of an envelope, and it was like the Monarch Society or something like that, I think, and it was like, just so you guys know, you can send them a letter with your address on it, and they'll send you a package of native wildflower seeds.
No way.
Yeah, and they'll send you what's native in your area, and then you can plant it. And I was like, oh, that's super cool. But then someone in the comments was like, please don't do this. This is only for homeschooled kids. They're getting way too many orders. They're going to have to shut it down. They're going to shut down if not. That's sad. But what got me was that homeschooled kids are getting this learning.
Yeah.
Why aren't we learning about nature?
Yeah.
Why are we learning about native wildflowers? Why are we learning about what thrives in our ecosystem? Why aren't we learning about the planet more?
Yeah.
Was my question. I was like, I don't remember anyone ever talking about native wildflowers in my class.
It was all about, like, how of course, the importance of, like, we took earth science together. Shout out Hillier.
He was so cool. I love you, Hillier. I hope you're doing good in the mountains with your dog. Hopefully you didn't die.
Seriously.
I don't think you did.
It was just surface level stuff that just didn't matter to today's society. I would love, like you said, to see more things about the planet, about the earth, because that's what matters.
We can actively do something about that.
We have one shot. That's what matters. And money, you know?
Yeah, I understand learning about the planets and space. That's cool. But also, like, I'm not going to be an astronomer.
Yeah.
You know what I am going to do? Live on this planet. And I'm going to put garbage on this planet, and I'm going to eventually plant a garden, and I'm going to eventually have a yard, and it would be beneficial for me to know what is good for the earth, because I'm going to live here and actively be here. I'm not going to be in space.
Exactly.
Why don't the public school kids get to learn about wildflowers?
Yeah. Back to the topic.
That was baffling to me. I felt kind of sad. I was like, am I homeschooling my kids? Because I would love them to learn about the earth like that, and to value it, and to think things like that are worth learning. Because the shit we learn in public school, I don't remember any of it. Because I didn't care. Yeah. They didn't make it worth caring about. Like, I'm a teenager. I'm not just gonna listen to whatever the fuck. You're my teacher.
Exactly. I've been having, like, this internal dilemma. I don't know if I want to send my child to public school or private school, whatever, or if I want to homeschool my child. Because I want my child to be exposed socially, and then I think about myself. I didn't expose myself socially. So does that... I want them to have, like, the quote-unquote high school experience, to be able to experience the dances and the football games. And I want them to have fun, but at the end of the day, I also want them to have, like a good and still education. I want to trust the fact. So, future kids, whatever the outcome is, I just hope that in the future we have
have alternative schools.
Okay, yeah, because I maybe I could do a mix of both. You know, that's just something that I've been thinking about for my future. What do I want to do? Because if I'm not going to see change in the education system, I don't want to just continue that loop of useless information, waking up early, useless education. I want to make a change for my children, you know?
Yeah. I recently applied to be a Montessori substitute teacher. Montessori is like an alternative learning school. I actually need to look up exactly what they stand for. Okay, Montessori. So this picture is a bunch of children sitting on the ground with, like, it looks like it's like the wood toys you see on the TikTok, like the moms with all the wooden toys. This one says, Montessori education is a child-centered educational approach that emphasizes self-directed learning, hands-on activities, and collaborative play.
Okay.
Developed by Italian physician and educator Maria Montessori in the early 1900s. This method aims to foster a child's natural curiosity and love of learning. Montessori classrooms are designed to be stimulating and engaging environments where children can explore and learn at their own pace.
I love that.
It's super cool. There's also, like, a different one that's more, like, outdoor-centered, which I think I would totally...
Oh, yeah.
They, like, walk outside and learn in the nature. I think that's probably what I would do. I can't remember what it's called, though, so if y'all know, I'll probably look it up and put it there. But that's probably what I would do, because I do think it's important to socialize.
Yeah.
But I don't support the public education system.
So if you are worried about the public education system, send your child there, okay? Recently, to change the subject just a little bit, actually I should not be speaking on this. Emma had an experience. Would you like to talk about the experience?
Oh, yeah, sure. We had a friend. We used to be a trio. I think we talked about that in the previous episode. We used to be a trio, and we cut things off for various reasons. It has definitely been, like, a personal growth experience. Yesterday, it's been a year, like a little over a year, since we talked to this person, and yesterday I mustered up the courage to go and meet them for coffee, because I would like to be the type of person that is confident in the face of situations like that and fear, and for my own sake, I wanted closure. I just wanted to, like, talk it out, you know? I feel like I love and respect that person very much, and even if I don't want them to be a prevalent person in my life anymore, I definitely feel like it's better for me, at least in my lifestyle, to make sure everything's okay and have both people understand where we came from, and then neither of us die wondering or bitter. But I was afraid. I was terrified. I had a job interview yesterday at 11, and then we met at 12 on the same street, like just down the road, and so I had like 30 minutes to sit in this cafe and read. But I was reading a book that's called Stillness is Key, and it's like a meditative book, like gaining wisdom, finding stillness in your life. So that was a great pregame. I'm sitting in this cafe in one of the most stressful social situations I think I've ever been in, like ever. I don't go on first dates because I would piss my pants. I'm pretty confrontational, but I've never had anything like that socially, so it was terrifying. So I'm sitting here, I'm like facing away from the window, sitting with like my hair covering my face because I don't, yeah. And I'm reading this book that's talking about like wisdom and when to listen and when to just like shut your brain off and not make it personal. And
that's so good. It was so good.
It was really, really helpful. So if you're ever in a social situation where you're you feel like you could spiral, because honestly, if I didn't have that book, I would have been sitting there scrolling on social media. I would have been sitting there spiraling in this negative, anxiety-ridden mentality, and it just would have not been great. So if you are, this is Coral's idea to bring a book, by the way. If you are sitting, or maybe you're going on a date, or maybe you're confronting a friend, or maybe you're talking to your parents you haven't not talked to in a long time, get a meditative book. Get a self-help book and read it, and then you have a good mentality going into this social interaction. You're not just sitting there with your thoughts. So that was a good little life hack. Really helped me.
And I feel like I can vouch for both of us. We don't really like reading, but with those books, I just love them so bad. I love them so bad.
Yeah. It was great. It was really helpful. On a better note, the interaction went incredibly well. Like I feel like it couldn't have gone better. And I think one thing that really helped me, Coral and I yesterday went and saw Materialists in theaters, and then we movie hopped. We've been wanting to do that for so long, and we finally were like, let's fucking do it.
Shout out my grandma for teaching me that, so thank you.
We movie hopped and saw How to Train Your Dragon, which was also really great. But, both of them, honestly,
they're great movies.
Yeah, they were really great. We'll get to that later. Both of them, honestly, were inspiring me to just approach a situation with an open heart and with love. Because I feel like as a natural instinct, most of us, when we feel threatened or afraid, we are guarded. And in turn, are not approaching situations with love in our heart, just because it's vulnerable and you can get hurt when you are soft with another person, and it's really hard to
open up yourself.
Yeah, it's hard to open up, and it's hard to find love for those that have had a rough past with you.
Yeah, 100%.
And so I really had to change my perspective on, I don't need to feel afraid. I don't need to have a negative perspective on this. Because if I can feel love for this person, and I can feel love for me, and I can feel love for what we're doing here, there is absolutely nothing for me to fear. And obviously I still was afraid. Someone walked in. She was 30 minutes late, by the way. So someone walked in at the time that we were supposed to meet. Exact same hair, a little bit darker. Same height, same outfit, wearing glasses, same face. Like, I could.
To the T.
To the T, it looked exactly like them. They walk in, all I can see is their back. And I'm staring at them like, I know. I was like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna sit there and wait until they see me.
Yep.
They're wandering around, they're loitering. I still can't see their face, and they turn and they look at like a wall of like business cards and like flyers and shit. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, holy fuck, that is not her. That is not her. My heart was fucking racing. So as much as I am approaching the situation with love and I'm creating a good mindset, you are human, and it's normal to feel fight or flight. My heart was racing. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
The universe triggered.
It was
a little bit.
Fucking hilarious. The universe was laughing at me. She was on a first date. She was nervous too. That girl was loitering around because she was waiting for her date. So that was so funny. Hilarious. Anyways.
I think it's it honestly inspired me that you did it, because it just showed like a new perspective. Because, I don't know, we were all friends in the end. I was a little bit sad that I couldn't go, but it was a different level of friendship and relationship. Rough past, and dare I say we weren't that close, but it just kind of her getting that closure showed me that it's going to be okay.
I live by the truth. I don't even think it's perspective. I think it's a truth that nothing is personal, and nothing anybody does is out of you. It's out of self-interest for them and where they are in life and the way that they see life and their perspective on you as a person. Yeah, you are included in that sentence, but it is ultimately up to them how they act, and nothing is personal. And I feel like once you apply that to your life, and that is something that you carry with you and you really understand, I feel it is much easier to find love for humans, and it's much easier to have conversations, hard conversations and easy conversations. It's much easier to forgive people. Yeah. Because you get out of that victimizing, this is all about me, they're harming me. No, they're harming themselves. They have the negative perspective. They made that happen.
Exactly.
They're choosing to do that. It's not about you. They're not being mean to you because of you. They're being mean to you because they have hate and insecurity and anger in their heart. Not because, I don't know.
It's really helpful when you both are going in with that mentality in that conversation, in those difficult conversations. And if the other person isn't, and you are already leading with love, you can point it out. You can see that the conversation won't be worth your time. And that's so important, is to protect your peace. Don't go in with proving a point and trying to, like, attack them. Just show them, you know? And if they're receptive and they're loving and they're just trying, you'll see it.
So recently I've been consulting ChatGPT late at night. And I feel ambivalent about using AI, because I have done research and it's just not great for the planet. It uses up a lot of our energy. It consumes a lot of energy, and it's terrible for the planet. But when ChatGPT explains the meaning of love to me at 1 a.m., I feel really inspired, and I feel like I'm talking to a friend. So let me...
Shakespeare. What are you doing to me right now?
I'm not saying that I use ChatGPT in some of my essays, but when you have to write a 15-page essay on microplastics, you better fucking believe I use ChatGPT for some of that shit. Sorry. Also, like, if I would help a friend with their essay, there's no fucking way I'm doing that myself. So ChatGPT has written me some fabulous conclusions. That is one thing ChatGPT is amazing at, is conclusions. They word things so beautifully and put it together so well. It also wrote me a resume last night and made me sound really great. It made me feel inadequate about my writing skills, because it's a fucking robot. Like, it's...
And honestly, I feel like if we can find that lovely balance of using AI to learn rather than for it to do things for you, that would be so beneficial in our society. And I honestly feel like my fucking parents, when they're like, when I was your age, I had to use the dictionary. Like, what a blessing it is to be able to use ChatGPT like in schools. And I wish I wasn't so like looked down upon, and I wish we didn't have like a resource, and when we have it, I wish we didn't abuse it, because a lot of AI is taking away from art, which I don't really appreciate. Like, we see those Bigfoot, crazy Jesus spotted in Jerusalem interviews, and as much as I love it, it's a little bit frightening for our future. But I hope that as people, and I hope that we can have like you're using it, like to ask questions and to have deep thinking and to help us out to expand our minds. I hope we can proceed to use it for that rather than taking away our creativity.
Yeah.
And our our thinking, you know?
I feel like we should use it to inspire us instead of hinder our thinking, because I think it's super easy to take something like ChatGPT that could literally replace your brain. Like, it could do every task you need to do for yourself.
Yeah.
But I do feel like in order for it to benefit our society, we need to learn how to use it to inspire us and to use it as a tool, because that's what it is. It's a tool.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to replace anything. It's not supposed to replace humanity, because as much as it sounds human, it's not. And it doesn't have the feelings that we have. And I think that's what makes it human. That's what makes
life so special.
Yeah, as we feel, and we have opinions, and we have thoughts, and we can think outside of what we're programmed to do, you know? And so I've been using it. I can't remember. I think I looked up, what's your opinion on love? That's what I asked it.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion?
And this is the concluding paragraph that it gave me. It was the usual. It was like, what the fuck even is love? I couldn't even tell you. So this is what I ended it with. At its best, love brings out the most generous, courageous parts of people, but it can also hurt, because to love is to risk. That's what makes it so real and transformative. So, my opinion? Like, who are you? So, my opinion? Get the fuck out of here. I just don't say that to me. Love is messy, intense, beautiful, and absolutely essential to what it means to be human. And you would know?
I was just gonna say that, and you would know?
Who's sitting back there writing? There has to be someone back there that's like, oh. He's like,
she's gonna love this one.
Bitch, thank you.
Right.
Super inspiring. And then I think I asked it about the Minecraft ending poem. I could not tell you why. I could not tell you why that was what I was thinking of. The ending poem Minecraft, when you beat the Ender Dragon, is like one of the most profound pieces of literature that I've come across.
It's so unexpected, and it's just like,
no piece of writing has ever made me feel the way that poem feels. So I asked it about it. I think I was like, tell me your perspective, because everyone has their own, and I feel like I analyzed it pretty well, but everyone has their own opinions, and I would love to hear from a practically all-knowing being what they feel, what they analytically think about this poem. And then this is their summary, just a small little summary. You are a conscious being in a dreamlike reality. You create, imagine, struggle, and grow. The universe sees you, loves you, and encourages your journey, but does not control it. Life, like Minecraft, is a world you shape. Wake up. Not to leave it, but to truly live it.
That's so good.
Am I gonna shed a tear? Yeah.
That's so good. Like,
what the fuck? You're gonna tell me you don't like AI? You're not using it right. You are not using AI right. If you don't like it, you are not being creative enough.
Yeah. Don't abuse AI.
Use it to grow your brain. Use it to grow your knowledge. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, like, how do you feel? Tell me right now. Oh my god. My Instagram bio used to be, and the universe said I love you because you are love. I changed it last night to, you are the player. Wake up.
That would send me into a
That's cool,
spiral.
right?
Okay.
That's the last line in the poem. Because I think that's the perfect way to end it.
Yeah.
I want to do a shout out to Jane, my good friend who lived here in Utah for a couple years. We were really close in junior high. Love her dearly. Love her to pieces. She was here for military, and so she had to move back to Greece. I'm still fucking blessed to have a friend that lives in Greece. Are you serious? Yeah. Anyways, I went there recently for my grad trip and saw her, and it was just awesome. I love her so dearly. She slid up on my story and told me how she was washing her dishes and just got swept away and was listening to us, and we were so inspiring, and that means a lot. And
Yeah.
I want to say thank you so much. Love you.
I'm really happy that you took that time to write that message, because it seriously, personally, it motivated me to keep creating and to keep doing more, because even if we're just making a difference in one person's life, that's amazing for me.
Thank you for listening to it fully.
Yeah. Guys, please. To wrap it up, because the camera is about to die, this is the third episode. We're going to call it the Revenge of the Pod Sith. It's the third one. What else? That's it.
I think that's it. Let us know if you guys want us to do more, like, try videos, because I would personally love to do, like, taste tests or, like...
And what do you want to see us try? Let us know.
We'll order it on the Amazon if we have to.
The Amazon. But yeah, we love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Like and subscribe. I hate saying that. Oh my fucking... Like and subscribe. Check out the Instagram and the TikToks to see some reels that are pretty funny. But yeah, love you guys. We'll see you.
In what's the fourth episode? What's the fourth movie called?
A New Hope.
We'll see you in A New Hope.